Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Greg in the middle of his season like this. What possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Rip Hamilton out there with Johnson. Then there's Whiteside. It's Andre Kirilenko, and it's Rice in at the small forward position.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Rice passes to Johnson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Weber with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And Simmons kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Simmons. Duran with the screen on Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And taken away by Magic. Here's Kirilenko. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
Pass to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
If Weber gets a shot to go to the rim, he's going to take it.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here. Johnson dishes to Hamilton. Whiteside, the pass to Hamilton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Five on the clock. Takes the three. The rebound by Chris Webber.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Grizzlies with the rebound. And this matchup with Las Vegas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And they know they're the better team and out to prove as much tonight. They split the season series a year ago, but they want to change that up now.
George against Johnson. Goes up on the high post. And it's George missing.
Open midi right there. That's letting the deep. Off the hook when you don't cash in.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
That one misses for Whiteside.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Weber kicks to Simmons. Back to Weber. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Memphis moving that ball around. Inside. Here's Johnson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
And Duran slams it in.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
That's good by Rice.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Pass to Weber. Down low and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Johnson. Out of bounds. Las Vegas takes possession. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. Hassan Whiteside on top. The fourth spot held by Paul George.
Between these two guys, it's been quite a month of thievery. Just look at the steals for them over that period of time.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Then for the Grizzlies, P.J. Brown's checked in for Whiteside. And Khalil Ware subbed in for Andre Kirilenko. Cunningham passes to George. Over Rice. P.J. Brown with the rebound.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Pass to Ware. Duran against Brown. Now here is Hamilton. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Rice, defended by George. Here's Rice. Back to Johnson. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
It's Duran, top of the key. Duran, a screen. Simmons passes to Duran. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. An NBA champion with the Bucks. Clark, what do you think about Dante DiVincenzo?
Boy, the guy's a winner. I mean, I think about his spectacular performance in the championship game back in 2018. And then he plays hard all the time. I mean, he's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And his defense and three-point shooting bring great value to his team.
Here's Duran. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Boy, George is an outstanding player, actually one of the very best in the league. In these screen and roll sets, he knows exactly what to do.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. .141 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Caldwell. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
And there's Terry. Launches it. Connects from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Stewart with the screen on Terry. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Terry dishes to Brown. Terry against Cunningham. Nice shot by Terry.
And a size disadvantage, clearly, but Terry still found a way to make it work.
Cunningham against Terry. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Terry against Cunningham. Pass to Ware. For the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
So on the floor for Memphis, Khalil Ware is out there with Andre Kirilenko. Then it's Terry, and it's Houston at the 3, the small forward.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back over to you, Kevin.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. Clock at 6. Here's Weber, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Weber's got his second bucket of the night.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Here's Terry. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Weber. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Weber's got 6.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Terry kicks to Kirilenko. Houston, the pass to Kirilenko. Misses the 3. Las Vegas trails by 3. Cunningham on the wing. Thompson outside. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Here's Weber. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Good demonstration of concentration there from Weber. Even with the hit, he stayed under control and got it up and down.
That one drops. He ties it up. Mark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
And, Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality. But I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome. Well, pretty much the perfect point guard, if there is such a thing. Magic has incredible passing skills, great size, unbelievable vision, plus leadership qualities that make him CEO-like.
Weber looking around. Shot, high post, and it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Last game for Las Vegas, they picked up the W against Indiana. Rice dishes to Kirilenko. Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Duran's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hamilton against DiVincenzo. Back to Duran. And he slams it down right on top of Hassan Whiteside.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
Whiteside, a screen on Simmons. Simmons against Johnson. Pass to Rice. Over George. Chris Webber comes up with a rebound. Webber's got his 4th rebound in this one. From outside the arc. The shot by George, no good.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Oh, the advantage of size out of the backcourt. Magic Johnson.
The energy Magic brings to his offensive game is undeniable. His passion and joy in playing, palpable. No way for the defender to keep up with him there.
And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas. here. Stewart's checked in. P.J. Brown's checked in for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies on defense. To the inside. Stolen by Kirilenko. Pass to Johnson. Back to Kirilenko. Here's Rice to the middle. And Magic Johnson the bucket on the assist from Rice. Rice has got 3 assists in the game. And here is Duren. Duren sets the screen for Simmons. And here is DiVincenzo, covered by Hamilton. To the paint, here's George. And George with the stuff.
Impressive mobility right there from George. He's fantastic at finding that space off the pick and roll.
Pass to Brown. Back to Johnson. Magic with the shot inside.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Nobody near George. Off target from three-point range. Memphis leading by 3. From the line. Again, Johnson missing. Las Vegas, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. And Duren slams it in.
Man, I love how Simmons sets the floor up. So good at spotting his teammates for high-quality shots.
Hamilton kicks to Johnson. 1:36 left in the first half. Nice shot by Hamilton. Hamilton's got his first basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Simmons. Stewart, a screen for Simmons. Back to Stewart. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Friday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Boston Celtics. Then on Thursday, they'll head out on the road and face the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, that's one that I'm particularly curious about. Should be a fun matchup with the rosters those teams have.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So for Las Vegas, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Jalen Duren, and it's Cunningham in for Isaiah Stewart. 1:03 left in the first half of the game. Down low, it's tipped and stolen by Thompson. Inside, Simmons can't cash in from close range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And
the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. So it's both teams making substitutions here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Houston is a phenomenal go-to scorer. He's got a smooth stroke and a nice clip from any spot on the floor.
Thompson, a screen on Terry. Cunningham finds Thompson. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a 3-point play chance here. And he's got his first chance at the line here. That free throw good from Thompson.
You know what makes Thompson so valuable is his activity on the glass, especially the offensive boards. He really chases down loose balls.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Caldwell. Sinks the three-pointer. Caldwell's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Sloan deciding where to go with it. Pass to Cunningham. Vassell outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so is Memphis, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stack. And now and up. And that's all for us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Paul George, Duran out there with Weber. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. Simmons passes to Duran. 4 on the clock. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Paul George.
Love the flow and rhythm that George plays with. Very impressive. He's got a natural, comfortable cadence to his pace.
Starting the second half, here's Tomas Isolos. We've got Johnson. Andre Kirilenko is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Richard Hamilton, and it's Rice in at the 3 slot. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Magic Johnson taking 2 shots.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. And so Simmons will bring it up for Las Vegas. They trail by 6. Simmons sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Offline with his 3. And so here's Memphis. Tries the spin move. Johnson can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
That bucket in no time at all. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Johnson, good.
Magic Johnson.
And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Weber. And no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Rice, defended by George. Shots good by Rice.
And you simply can't give Rice those close looks because he is going to make you pay.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
Memphis moving that ball around. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
And Simmons kicks to George. And that one drops for him. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. The 15-footer misses off the left eye. Las Vegas, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to Duran. Now Here's George. Duran the pass to George. That one misses. The Grizzlies with the lead. Here's Kirilenko. Kick out to Hamilton. Johnson with a screen on DiVincenzo. Hamilton against DiVincenzo. Bulls from the top of the key. And again, Memphis no good. Las Vegas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Simmons. Over Hamilton. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Rice dishes to Johnson. Here's Rice to end the cold streak. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Duran's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's Weber. It's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession.
And they were a top 3 team in terms of second chance points. Boy, they are as good as anybody at converting on misses.
And you go back to their scoring last season with all the weapons they had, putting points on the board was never a problem. So both teams making some changes here. Six to shoot. For the tie. No good. That would have tied it. And for Memphis, their shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And it's Terry off the drive. The shot, no good. Vassell outside. And it's all evened up.
And this coaching staff would love to see more of that. Vassell taking it to the rim.
Looking over the floor. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
Weber outside. Back to Cunningham. Launches a 3. A rebound by Caldwell. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. 1:53 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Kicks it out to Terry. There's the pick. Fires for 3. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
A go-to shot for Terry. He has so much confidence in his 3-ball.
Cunningham on the wing. Terry covering. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. Paul George is checked in for Las Vegas. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sloan. Duran the pass to Sloan. Got a hand on it. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Brown, and it's blocked.
The 9 shots. Weber doing a good job utilizing his length and setting the tone defensively.
Here's Terry. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from George. Cunningham kicks to Weber. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Over Houston. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Weber.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Weber. Shoots over Brown. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Grizzlies. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Ben Simmons, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Cunningham. Then it's Weber, and it's George in at the 3. Kirilenko against Simmons. Here's Weber, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
And that mid-range J of Weber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
Here's Rice, defended by George. Rice dishes to Johnson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The offensive rebound. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Rice has got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
Love the no-hesitation shot release of Glenn Rice. You see the confidence he has, and for good reason.
Pass to Weber. Over Whiteside. Weber can't hit. Memphis leading by 8. Here's Kirilenko. And he drops it in from the low post. Kirilenko's got 5 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Weber kicks to Simmons. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Cunningham's shot is off. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Whiteside sets the pin for Johnson to the wing right side. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And we have a timeout called by Kromas Isolo. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Rice. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Cunningham passes to Weber. Outside, George. Simmons on the wing. Back to George. Cunningham outside. Weber with a screen on Johnson. To the inside. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, always a guy that can score the basketball. And once he gets going, it is tough to slow him down.
Hamilton outside. To Whiteside. To the paint. George with the steal. Here's Weber, and Weber throws it down.
And looking so agile on that take. Weber's teammates love seeing him in attack mode against the defense.
Here's Johnson. Here's Hamilton. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Weber outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Rice. Johnson left side. Can't connect from short range. Las Vegas trails by 10. Inside. And it's blocked by Kirilenko.
He's got such great timing. Phenomenal rejection from Karolinko there.
Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Cade Cunningham. Duren against Whiteside. Simmons inside. Great D that time from Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Grizzlies. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the league. Any changes you welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
Las Vegas calls timeout. Las Vegas trails by 12. Now, here is George. Just 4 to shoot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Throw good, Paul George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Johnson outside. Simmons there for the rebound.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Weber able to get the board and the extra 2 with outstanding hustle.
Simmons against Johnson. And Las Vegas making a change here. Cunningham's checked in.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for Las Vegas. Number 2, Cade Cunningham.
Here's Rice, defended by George. Whiteside, a screen on George. It's stolen by Duren. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Now Cunningham. Weber in the post. Guarded by Karolinko. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
I like to see Weber showing that mental toughness and stepping up for the big shot.
Hamilton against DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Now Johnson. The 19-foot shot. Duren pulls it down. And just one more point will give him a double-double for the game.
Time and time again, he's made his presence known, Kevin. Great work. And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Here's Rice, defended by George. And just miss after miss right now. Las Vegas trails by 3. Outside Cunningham. Leaves it in off the window.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Simmons checked in for Las Vegas. And we have a timeout called by Thomas Isolo. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here's Johnson. 52 seconds left in the fourth.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Las Vegas calls timeout. Duran, layup, no good. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Rip Hamilton getting up. Not just a shooter, folks.
Taken away by Karolinko, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Chris Webber. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Andre Karolinko. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And you've got to love the all-around game Karolinko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
So the Grizzlies take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Carol, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Magic Johnson.
Welcome, folks, and what better way to... Just about halfway through the season. Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So, I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Russell Westbrook. He's out there with Mitchell. And it's Love in at the 4.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Now the Clippers with it. Now here's Pippen. There's a screen by Love. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Washington with a rebound. This game against Los Angeles here. Their first look at the Clippers. Pass to Maravich. Over Mitchell.
Come on.
And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. We played just over a minute here in the first. Johnson with a bucket.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him. That's
not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Now here's Westbrook. 8 points in his last time out. Love, that's good.
Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor, pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And BA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
Here's Pippen, following the score by Washington. Takes the 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he's good on the first of 3. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
No good on the second free throw. And we've seen the Wizards churning their roster, Doris, with an eye toward the future.
Yes, and that BA means inevitably absorbing those extended losing streaks, but you're doing it at least with a plan in mind. You need talent to win, and I'm talking big-time talent. And the best way to develop that talent is with patience. So there's a process they're following.
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Johnson. In his last outing, 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Nedelicki. And he dunks it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Mitchell. Westbrook, the pass to Ilgauskas. It's hauled in by Thurman.
Well, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keith. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Defense is all about will and desire. Here are the NBA leaders in steals so far. Kevin Love, fourth.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Washington basketball.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Here's Maravich. 5 points in the game. Nifty move. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Clippers trail by 5. Westbrook, the pass to Mitchell. Hip it outside. Westbrook outside. The 3 ball. And the Clippers miss again.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
To the paint. Here's Thurman. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Johnson against Westbrook. To win the run. And finished off by Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook off his feet in a hurry. Nicely done.
To the middle. Here's Nedelicki. And a powerful one-handed slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Westbrook. Outside Mitchell. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Kersey. Hero on the wing. Lets it go. Nice D from Beal.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And B.A., how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have? Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable.
Outside Johnson. Out to Beal. Launches it. Washington with a rebound. Hero on the wing. Pounded by Beal. Hero, the pass to Harper. They set the pick. Back to Hero. Inside. Here's Kemp.
Whoa! Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Sure, I mean, he can hit threes, but Walker loves to operate in that mid-range area.
Pass to Kersey. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Here's Kemp. Shot clock at 5. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Hero for 3. No good on the shot. Beal with some nice D. Johnson inside. And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
And the first one at the line is good. And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller wins, Doris.
B.A., I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this reason. You do not have enough yet talent and experience combined to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft well. Player development is absolutely critical, and your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress.
Here's Hibbert. No points yet. That one's wide left. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Walker. Here's the 3. Kept alive. Boozer. And that one is hammered home.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the board.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
The score now all even.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Tie game. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. We've got Kevin Love, Russell Westbrook out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Pippen in at the 3. Now here's Johnson. Out to the wing, puts it up. Arovich, no good. And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 2. Pass to Johnson. Here's Kemp, pounded by Westbrook. Havlicek passes to Maravich. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 4.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Now Pippen. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Pippen. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Thurman. Love grabs the miss. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the LA Clippers. Nothing on offense from them yet in the second quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you guys.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
And it's good. 2 points.
Well, this is a go-to shot for Russell Westbrook. That mid-range ability, just where he is so confident and comfortable.
Over to the wing. Here's Havlicek, defended by Pippen.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Westbrook against Johnson. Releases. Westbrook, that's good. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Westbrook off the ground, so quick into the rise and fire. What a tough cover.
Pass to Maravich. Jacks up a 3. Love grabs the miss.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Mitchell, the pass to Westbrook. Love, a screen on Johnson. Westbrook outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Johnson. And it's Westbrook again missing. The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Johnson. Here's Havlicek. And the three-pointer goes.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
And so Ty Lue calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. It's picked off. And the Wizards on the break. Count the basket. And now a 7-point Washington lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Walker. Out to Beal. 5 on the clock. Pass to Boozer. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Boozer's got his second basket.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Here's Havlicek. And Washington again with the bucket. Clippers trail by 7. Outside Walker. Releases. Can't hit that one. Washington has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Kersey, pass to Nedelicki. Down low. Hibbert can't hit.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
In the second quarter, 2 minutes.
Johnson passes to Walker.
Wizards foul.
The Wizards making a switch here. Heroes checked in.
First team foul. Now, into the lineup for Washington. Number 14, Tyler Hero.
Here's Boozer. Johnson for 3. The rebound by Hibbert. Washington leading by 7. To the paint. Shoots. Misses the baby hook. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Ilgauskas laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Washington moving the ball around. Back to Hero. 1:11 left in the half. Right wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Harper. The Clippers grab the miss. Boozer's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Johnson. Pass to Beal. From downtown, it's rebounded by Washington. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Nedelicki, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. There's a screen. Pass to Boozer. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Boozer's got 6.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Now Beal. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And a pretty tight first half. It's Washington. They lead by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't.
Okay, and now, and that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Washington leading by 3. They've got Johnson, and it's Thurman in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Pete Maravich. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Johnson against Westbrook. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, the craftiness of Russell Westbrook down low. This guy excels at drawing contact close to the basket.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first one falls. And so he hits both.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Here's Nedelicki. Pulls up. Maravich with the bucket. Maravich has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Pass to Pippen. Outside Love. And here's Westbrook. The three from Mitchell. From outside. Mitchell is good.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is absolutely prolific from three.
And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Westbrook. And he makes it on the layup. Westbrook's got 10.
Boy, oh boy, is Russell Westbrook tough on the interior? Even against quality defense, this guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Maravich. Over Mitchell. And Washington again with the bucket.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Let's take this opportunity to look at the teams that are really sharing the ball over the last month. Washington, number 1.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Pass to Westbrook. That one doesn't drop. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Maravich. Uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Washington lead.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Right side Love. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Westbrook. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Wizards have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Clippers trail by 6. Pippen, pass to Westbrook. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Love, high post. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Guys, just pure strength from Kevin Love. The defense just not good enough.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Maravich. 13 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Havlicek passes to Thurman. And it's in there. Thurman's got 12 points.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Westbrook outside. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Thurman. Thurman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Westbrook with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy. Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Johnson comes in for Pippen, and it's Kemba Walker in for Westbrook.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus. Bradley
Beal, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Third team foul. Clippers substitution. Number 3, Bradley Beal.
Outside Walker, fires from deep. Clippers keep it alive. Beal, the pass to Boozer. Now here's Love.
Wizards foul.
And Washington making a change here.
Fourth team foul. Substitution for your Wizards. Roy Hibbert.
Now here's Beal. 6 points for him. Walker for 3. The putback. Kersey pulls it in. Washington leading by 7. On the attack, Hero. And that one is stuffed right through.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics take sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Guys, back to you.
Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Here's Beal, following the three-pointer by Washington. Puts up a 3. Kemp with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Kersey. Kemp.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And Walker's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Down by 12. He shoots it. And he knocks the jumper down. Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
Kemba Walker simply stated, great scorer, great leader, a winner.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Walker finds Beal. For 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Hibbert's got 4 rebounds now. Hero outside. Pass to Kersey. Here's Kemp, pounded by Beal. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. It's Beal on the wing. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Walker's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
Now here's Hero. Give him 8 points now. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
They get it back. The kick out to Johnson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Kemp. An easy 2 on the layup. Kemp's got 12 points.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
Pass to Boozer. 1 second left. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you.
And so it's Washington going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Mitchell, also Russell Westbrook out there. And it's Love in at the 4-man position. Westbrook, the pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pass to Pippen, outside Love. To the inside. Westbrook can't hit.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And they're able to recover. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Wizards.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Free throw drops for Love.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Washington leading by 6. Here's Thurman, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Westbrook, the pass to Pippen. Outside Mitchell from behind the arc. Rebound Washington. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. And here's what the Washington Wizards schedule looks like. On Friday, it'll be the Golden State Warriors coming to town. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the New York Knicks.
And for that game against the Lakers, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
And he hits the first of 3. He's off on the second.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Westbrook. Let's go with a 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Now Johnson. Washington moving the ball around. Love comes over on the double. Here's Maravich. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Thurman.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Clippers trail by 11. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. It's good.
Boy, it will take more than that kind of defense to stop this guy. Russell Westbrook so fierce on the interior.
That one's good for 2. Thurman's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Westbrook, the pass to Love. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, Kevin Love has a championship to his credit. He was a one-time star who has really settled nicely into being a role player.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Wizards leading by 10. Throws it up high. Ooh, it's stolen. Inside. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell down low.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
Here's Havlicek, defended by Pippen. Pulls it in from the elbow. Second chance shot. And that one's good. Thurman's got 23 points.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pippen outside. There's a screen by Love. Outside for Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Ilgauskas, the pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
To the wing on the left. Havlicek's shot is off. Clippers trail by 10. And here's Pippen. Westbrook outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
With the drive from deep. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Mitchell. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Washington.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
To the left wing. From 12 feet out. Westbrook rips down the board.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Oh, missed on the tray. Wizards leading by 13. Here's Maravich. Here's Havlicek, defended by Pippen. Banks it home. Big shot.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now Westbrook. Mitchell outside. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Washington leading by 15. Here's Maravich. Here's the pick. Oh, big finish.
Did you see that?
Yes, sir. The finish with the jam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Pass it in.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Here's Havlicek, defended by Pippen. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes, because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Wizards.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year. Now Love, tipped. Here's Maravich. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Book it! That one goes!
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Washington easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead,